Good morning, Pisces. How are you doing? How y'all doing? Pisces, I just want to tell you I love you. And yesterday I was late doing the reading because I was having a cookout. And normally I don't do stuff like that. So I made a promise to myself that I would start doing things that I like to do. And it was funny because you don't know how excited people are really to see you. And it was crazy how everything turned out. It was super amazing. And and I'm not going to say this, but I will tell you, I am a great cook. When I mean I'm a fabulous cook, I am a fabulous cook. And I cooked all of this food, seafood, everything. Oh my God. And I was so worried about, oh my God, am I making enough food? That's all I kept worrying about. Did I have enough? Oh my God, the people was taking platters home and all this liquor. I made my fabulous punch that I'll show y'all that I sell in bags. And so whatever's left over from my liquor that I had made, I'm zipping it up and putting it in the freezer. So if I want to drink it, all I could do is thaw it out and drink it. It was really nice. I really had a good time, and I didn't go to bed. I was up from 3 in the morning till 11 o'clock at night because I had to clean up too. I wasn't leaving my property looking messy. And it's amazing. I really had a good time. So that's what happened yesterday. So I do apologize if I did the reading a little late, but I still came through. All right. So thank you for being patient with me. And hopefully, I will continue to have these little gatherings. And hopefully for Thanksgiving, I will have the next one for Thanksgiving. And I'm planning on having a spicy turkey, and a deep fried turkey. Somebody say hair in my face. I can't get it. And so, yeah. That's going to be fun. Okay, sweet potatoes and string beans and, wintery stuff. I make my winter apple cider's liquor, nice appley cinnamon drink that I make. Tastes like caramel candy apple, if you ask me. All right, here we go, Pisces. So that's what happened yesterday. And I don't really advertise stuff because people be all getting all funny. So, and I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about where I live. All right, so let me do this. It was nice to see it. Oh my God. Now, this is what I have to tell you. Now, I know a lot of y'all got kids going back to school, but Jay Sean cried all yesterday. And I'm like, why is you crying? I didn't understand it. And he's crying because, the kids were so used to being home. In school, doing schooling at home. And honey, this little boy got nervous to tell me, I'm not ready to go back to school. Today started. He told me he's ready to go back on Wednesday because he got to stay with me till Wednesday. And he ain't ready to go back to school. He cried, literally cried his poor eyeballs. I said, boy, you got to go back to school. He still I guess he got used to being this little ass in the bed and doing school from bed. No, honey, you're back to school. And I hope and pray in Jesus' name that all the kids, every one of the kids around the world that are going back to school, that God will shield them and bless them and keep them in good health from this COVID and everything that's going on. I ask God to please shield the kids and the teachers and the faculty that works with the kids in the school. Keep their hands over these people. Thank you, Lord Jesus. And Pisces, let's get this started. So thank you for all those who like, share, and subscribe to my channels. Thank you for all those who get private readings and donate. Thank you for all those who go onto my web and purchase my items that I have. Candles, salt baths, herb baths, oils and in powder form. My jewelry stuff to clean your house, your energies, different stones, okay? And I got so much stones that I need to really put out there that I haven't. This is what I got. The latest is, remember I told you the watermelon stone. There it is. So yeah. So let's get moving. I'm trying to see what kind of they keep asking me to make these little bracelets with the stones very small. And the different chakra stones and different stones for your health. If you have an anxiety attack, you can't sleep, they got all kinds of stones that you may get for those things. If you're going through a breakup, it's so many different stones. And the thing I want to tell y'all, you have to be careful with sleeping with a lot of them, because you overplugging them. It's like it's too much energy. So make sure whatever one you want to sleep with is the one that you need to put under there. Okay? Don't overdo it with yourself. Don't overdo it. All right? So one of the stones fell back here. So yeah, so I learned that because from people that taught me a lot about different stones. It's so many stones to learn from. And I'm going to start telling y'all the 10 most popular stones that you probably don't even know about that are good for you. Okay? So let's move on with the reading. All right. So I want to throw out... Let's throw out all right, let's do one of y'all texted me, and y'all texted me all day, all night. We're going to use the Hidden Truth Oracle to start off the reading. I'm asking spirits to come into this reading and tell me what I need to tell you, okay? And I'm asking spirits to guide me through what I want to do with you. I would like to do a Zoom, start off with a Zoom, and maybe we could do something with a Zoom and see what I think Pisces need more help with. Even if it's to have a little meeting on what really is going on with Pisces. All right? And I will have a topic every day of something different. Okay? So I might have a topic of something to do with your kids, or if you're having trouble moving on, or if you maybe could be about a job, or just where you at. I don't know where you're at, but we're going to do that. Okay, here we go. Spirits, talk to me, spirits. Tell me what I need to know. Talk to me, spirits. Tell me what I need to know. The first card you got is, you were the best thing in my life. And I believe that. I believe that this is how that person thinks of you. Sometimes people don't know what they have until they don't have it anymore. And I think that, and both sides, I'm not just gonna say that person, all right? I'm talking about you on your end and them on their end. And not to say, Miss Lisa, I was good to him and he treated me. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about on a whole nother level, okay? Like, you're not going to tell me that all you can remember is all the bad things, okay? Just think about it. Because they telling you that you was the best thing they ever had in their life. And I believe that because we're givers and we love too much and too hard. Tell me more. Tell me more. With the, two cards. You and I were too young. And that, I believe, because some of y'all met these people or knew them since you was young. And I know that because that was me. Okay? That was me. I was in a relationship for many years. I knew the person for many years. And yes, I'm not going to lie and say I don't miss them. I do miss them. But I just know that I love me. I choose me today. I'm happy with me. And if I can't be with someone that's going to love me like I love me, because that means if I love me, that's the love I have for God. And if I can't be with somebody that doesn't love me and don't respect me, then I know that you ain't pure with your heart. So you're not for me. And I know, yes, I was a good thing to them. And I know that we was too young, but I know what I know today. And I know so much more. I'm wiser. I really am. Pisces, where are you? What are you doing? You know? Is that how you feel? You speak to me through music, and this person loves music, and I know they do. They're freak over music, okay? But like I said, until they know that, yes, I was good to them. And I ain't gonna say I was the best thing, but I was good to them. Like it says here, you were the best thing in my life. Yes, I was good to them, right? I loved them. I was in love with them. And therefore, I sold my soul to them. And I left me for dead because I wanted to live for them and not for me. Okay? So you and I were too young. Yes, and when you think like when you young, you don't know. You don't know no better. That's when you really get molded to be who they want you to be. You kill yourself for them. And that's not good. You speak to me to music. Sure do. Because see, I know they got that playlist of the music I like to listen to. I know that the songs they listen to, that they know I like, has meanings behind it. It meant something because they know me. And they know you, Pisces. They know you. It's not unsaid. It's not unseen. They can fool the world, but they can't fool themselves. And what is it, at the end of the day, you being in that place where you literally facing you. And then the thoughts come through their mind of what it used to be with you and them. That's deep. Okay, let's move on. Now, what cards am I going to pick from? I think I want to pick from let's see. Because, see, I like cards that really show work, frame pictures. Let's see. I think I'm going to use these. Now, I wish I knew the name, and the reason why I'm going to pick the ones I'm picking, because they got the Wheel of Fortune on the back, and they got all the seasons, the 4 seasons. So, that's crazy, but they got the 4 seasons, right? So now we're in the season of the fall, right? And there it is. Let's go now. I'm reading from these cards, and it's the Wheel of Fortune. Let's find out what it's saying. Let me I'm cutting the deck. I wish my altar was big enough for I could have a camera to zoom in. But my altar is packed with cards. Tell me, Spirit, what I need to know. Tell me, Spirit, what Pisces need to know. Tell me, Spirit, what Pisces need to know. Tell me, Spirit, what I need to know. I'm a Pisces. Tell me what we need to know. Tell me, come to me and speak through me. Spirits, Jonah, Art Michael, speak to me. Tell me what I need to know. Okay. Tell me, Art Michael. Tell me, Jonah, Art, what I need to know. Art Michael and Jonah, Art, show up. Tell me what I need to know. Tell me what I need to know. We're going to too much down. We ain't picking up. Art Michael, Jonah, Art, tell me what I need to know. Art Michael, Jonah, Art, tell me what I need to know. Art Michael, Jonah, Art, tell me what I need to know. Tell me what I need to know. Tell me what I need to know. All right, here we go. Now, you got the King of Swords. Very fast moving energy. And the thing about this King of Swords, this man looked like he's going to battle. Now, and it's cold. Look at this. It's snowing. This might have happened in the winter. Y'all might have met in the winter. But this King of Swords, and I'm telling you, he is at war. This person seems like he came into your life and left, like come in and out of your life. This person, very hard to understand when it comes to Pisces. Defensive mode. Will argue you down. Will make you feel like something is wrong with you. They see it as in black and white. They like to show receipts. They like to prove their point. no matter what. Very defensive. I mean, even the horse looked like he got to make sure the horse looked like he's going to war. Like, this person seems to be very angry, very defensive, very defensive. Very cold, very cold, very cold person. I don't know how much you can get out of a cold person. Doesn't show their feelings. Very emotional, unemotional, very distant. But very intelligent and very likes to make wise decisions. But they very, very cold and very distant. Even if it's like, it's hard to, even be around them because it's a lot of silence. They don't show their emotions. They don't say they love you. It's like you being alone. The kind of people that is all about themselves. They're not about someone else. It's about you being about them and them being about them. They are the hardest people for Pisces to even mingle with. But in a lot of ways, we are alike. See, people may think, and these people don't like to sit at home. They like to be moving around. They like to be the life of the party. They may be drinking a lot, having bad habits. All right. They like to communicate. They like to talk to people that they feel like are very intellectual, like real smart, and can take them to another world. Because for some reason, these Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, especially Aquarius, it's like they up in the moon and they still sitting there to have a conversation with someone as smart as they are. All right. They think that we are all over the place. They don't know how to love us, and they never will. They don't know, and they never will. And the thing about it is, they so fucking smart that they're stupid, right? It's like they try to be cold as ice, but they killing themselves because they know they love you. But they just, it's like putting up a front for the world to see. They don't even matter. And it's sad that they're like this, but that's the way they are. They're very brave. They are brave because they fighters. That's why they got the swords. They like to fight you. They like to, honey, I've seen air signs that really, when they get mad, you see the devil in their asses. You literally see the face turn into a real devil. They can be the coldest motherfuckers you ever met. And let me tell you something. They will videotape your ass acting up to prove a point, and they will show that video to people about you and how you act to make you look like the bad person. This Knight of Swords, they're too much, too much. But they're very cold, very cold people. All right. And I don't know what they moving so quickly for, but They look like they at war. All right, they at war. It's like somebody wants to come towards you, but look at you. It's like this person, both of y'all are coming. Excuse me. Now, somebody here might have two people. Oh my God. I've never had this happen. Oh my God. Somebody, all these cards I picked out, the past, the present, and the future. I ain't never done this. They all the nights. And the only night that did not show up in here is the Knight of Wands. You got somebody in your past, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, very feisty, very nasty, cold with you, like coming to your life in and out quickly. You don't know too much about them. Self-centered, all about them, but very smart, but not that smart. Very smart to think that they could do what they want, but the shit caught up to them. They not happy people. Did Jay Sean go to school? Yeah. Oh, when is he getting off of school? Huh? Are you picking him up? What? Are you picking him up? Yeah. What time? 3:05. I would like to pick him up and take him out for lunch or dinner. All right, I just wanted to see him. Yeah, I don't know if he's wife or working on that. He's got a full day. He's not half a day today. He what? It's a full day. It's not half a day. All right, well, call me when you get home. Bye. I just wanted to see my grandson on the first day of school. He was so upset. But anyway, sorry. This Knight of Swords is someone that was, oh my God. I just told you how they are. Cold-hearted fucking people will teach you a lesson of life. And it's so vindictive that it feels like you couldn't get out of this shit with them. It seems like you were stuck in a fucking, the hole of the devil, the hole of the bottom of the earth. Like they left you there for dead. If you get the death card in this thing, I won't be surprised under them, because they are the most cold-hearted individual that you ever met. And to the other people, they are so nice, and people don't believe if you told them this person was like that. They would never believe it, because this person to everybody else is the world, nice, a born leader, somebody that people look up to, somebody that you can go to advice for, somebody that will help you. But when it came to you, it was the opposite of everything anybody has ever seen. They're very mean. Very, very mean. Self-centered. The only thing you would get from them is a good damn dick. Because it's all about, or pussy, it's all about them. And you are them, and they are them. Do you fucking understand that if you dealt with this type of person right here that came in and out of your life, look at that sword. Do they look fucking happy? They look like they fucking looking at you ready to saw your ass up. And if they don't rip you with their hands, they're going to rip you with their fucking mouth. They're going to belittle you. These people are too fucking much to be around. And they are the kind of person that they so fucking too much that if something is really wrong with you, Pisces, and you going through the worst time in your life, like depression or needing someone to talk to, don't call them motherfuckers, because they don't give a fuck. And I witnessed that when I was in Cancun. I will never forget that. I don't give a fuck if I never again see them or speak to them or anyone that I should come across that talk to him or part of his friends or whatever. I have nothing to say because if you loved me, you would have been there for me. You wouldn't have fucking did what you did and left me like I was trash. Even when I needed. I didn't ask for shit. I just needed for you to listen to me. They didn't want to listen because they already had it in their heart and in their mind. Something that was not even true. And that's what bothered me the most. But you know something? God is real. God is true. Okay? And I'm going to tell you this. Sometimes we may feel like, people, people want the best for us, but they really don't. Okay? They really don't. But you think they do, but they don't. Okay, so you think about it. Life can be a hot mess, but you don't need life to be a hot mess when you are on your worst. And then you think that this person will be there for you, and they wasn't. But in their mind, they feel like you wasn't there for them. And it's all the way that they think. These people think logically, okay? So if you think from your heart, they think from here, all right? And that's dangerous, all right? Because they're not thinking from here. So, looks like very angry, very angry. Look like somebody is angry. Looks like somebody is coming to speak the truth. Maybe they want to tell you what they got to say to you. But this person don't look like he's happy. And that was where you at because you got 3 nights here. You got 3 nights. And that's huge. All right? Life is beautiful, but don't ever think that. And you can get caught up with this king, with this Knight of Swords, and can really be fucked in your head. So don't let no Knight of Swords come to you with no craziness, all right? Cause see, this Knight of Swords in this picture, in this particular picture right here, I feel like this Knight of Swords is like all scattered with its energy everywhere. All right? I feel like impatient, acting too quick, but like very impatient. Something here needs to come out. Something here needs to be seen, like making sense, a logical solution towards this person. I mean, I feel like this person is frustrated about his circumstances. All right. But they're not available to you. They're not available emotionally, and they never will be. It's like they disconnected from you, but they want to be connected to you. So to me, it's weird. It's like they not the one, but I feel like they want to come to speak. Like it's killing them not to speak to you. And if you was to talk to them again, you might get maybe that silent treatment because they want to hear everything you have to say to them. Okay, it's like you'll be sitting there and they be sitting there, but you'll be doing all the talking. Because when you come back to them, it's like, okay, apologizing, saying why this and why that. Why do I have to keep going through that? Okay? Why? Is the reason why we are where we at today. Because I felt like you never loved me. I felt like you never cared. I felt like I was the one that was putting too much work in and I wasn't receiving anything back. Okay? And it was just the littlest things. Okay? The littlest things that didn't cause shit that they couldn't do for you. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Pisces. This sign can be overbearing for you. It's hard for you. It's too much for you. Why would you put yourself or deal with people like that are unemotional, connected to you? Some of us go through people like this in our lives that would never be, I mean, you don't even see these people, or these people can live with you and they're so far disconnected from you. See, these people are meant to be alone. They're not meant to be, these Aquarius, they're not meant to be in relationship. They are meant to be in a world that they live where it's everybody about them and they about them. It ain't them about who they want to be with. They can't even keep a relationship that damn long because it's not meant for them. Okay? They are self-love. Okay? It's like their world is their world. They sitting up in a fucking moon still waiting on for this star to come. And they will not have the star because they don't even know how to love. So how can you have a star in your hand? They let go of the star that they had in their hand. They let go of what meant so much to them because they couldn't keep it. Do you understand? They couldn't keep you. Let's move on. Somebody here, check it out. Till you come into the Knight of Cups. Somebody treating you. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Somebody's coming smiling. Happy. A rebirth. Transformation. Love. Flowers. Right? Loving you. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Somebody here wants to offer you their cup. Right? So you go from somebody, a hot mess, now to your own. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You went through the battle to meet someone, and this is the now offering you a cup. You know, Pisces, when I go to bed, I close my eyes and I meditate. And I'm learning now to live in the moment more than anything. So if I close my eyes and I have something in my head, and it has to be positive, and it takes me to where I'm washing my clothes, or I didn't do this. No, I go back and say the now. I keep telling my reprogramming the way I'm thinking and say, I'm living for the now. Where I'm at the now, in my bed. What am I doing in my bed? Thinking of love, happiness, peace, joy, prosperity. And you can't go from that moment to something else. Try to stay in that moment. And every time, even throughout the day, whatever, you racing to do all this, no. Live in the moment. And keep reprogramming yourself to live in the moment. Because a lot of Pisces have not been getting no sleep because they living way ahead of themselves. And the thing is, it could be good and it could be bad. Because say you work for someone else, right? There go that damn hair. And you're thinking, or you're supposed to be sleeping, but you can't because you're thinking so much. The boss this, and it could be the simplest shit, right? But whatever you are in your head thinking about, right? It could be for the good and the bad. Because it can be warning you, or it can be you can be so way over yourself. Like you may be saying, well, I want a house, right? And I want this house to be near the beach, right? But you have no money saved to get the house. But you still, I want the house. And I'm going to say something, y'all. If you live in a moment, and I'm telling you, it's not like, it's a different than saying, I have a plan, and I'm going to save for this house, right? And you save it for a house. But it's a different way of when you live for the moment, correct? When you want something, it's amazing how God can make things happen, right? But you have to put your foot and say, I will put this amount, $20, or whatever it is. I will, not even that, what you do, well, I got a bank account, and that banking account takes $50 out of my account. But you're not seeing it because the bank is literally taking it out, right? Save it for what you want. That's a difference than saying, in my head, it's a castle there. I will get to that castle, but no plans, no savings, no nothing. You got to live for the moment. And for the moment, it's a plan, right? And you live in it, but don't go beyond it. Just stay there. Because if you don't stay there, you won't be able to sleep. You don't get your rest because you got too much in your head and you're running a race. All right? So you got to learn to live right where you at. And the beautiful thing about this Knight of Cups is it's coming to you. Everything you wanted, everything you ever desired is coming. But you must live in a moment, Pisces. In a moment means don't rush your thought of thinking way up about this. Live it in a moment. Enjoy the moment, fulfilling of you and the person. No expectations, just the moment. And I'm going to tell you something. You know who lives in moments? This person. Right here. They don't live by how Pisces live. We live way ahead of the time, right? Because we want things to be right then and there, whatever. They live like this. Well, whatever God has for me, He has for me. Ain't that something? Because they're not spiritual. There's a difference between whatever God has for me, has for me. I live in a car for 15, 20 years, and whatever God has for me, He has for me. I live in a shoebox. There's no windows or nothing, but whatever God has for me, He has for me. I live in a dungeon, darkness, but whatever God has for me, He has for me. Where you are spiritual, and you don't think like that. Oh, God's going to drop it in my hand. No, you do the work, and you get what you put out. And that's how Pisces do. We give all the way around the wheel of fortune. We way ahead of ourselves because we already see how we want a relationship to be with a person. But we are very aware if that person is not fulfilling what we already had, this image of what we want this relationship to be. So we know how to put our brakes. And once we put our brakes, it ain't no coming back. So somebody here is offering you a cup. Okay, and it ain't a huge cup, but it's a cup. Okay? It ain't a small cup. It's a medium cup. Okay? Because this person is like a rebirth they came in. A knowing. Alright? And you got the three. This is crazy. And it seems like this person, this cup is, I don't see the horse moving. I see the horse not moving at all. With this Knight of Sword, it's moving because it's fighting. It's fucking pissed. But you ain't budging. Ain't budging. All right? You just cooling. All right? But this sword wants to just come and rip your ass up. Pissed off. But you just chilling. You know, and you got somebody here that's offering you a cup, Gemini, Libra, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, that wants to offer you their cup. But they're not rushing. To me, they're not rushing. They're still. Almost like the next one, the Pentacles. This person is coming to offer you love. This person ain't afraid to show you they love. This person is about to give to you the cups, the love, the intimacy, that conversation, sharing things with you. Very, very spiritual. In touch with their emotion, which this one is not in touch with their emotions. They're in a closet. They're deep in the gutter. They so far, they don't even like showing nobody emotion because it's all about them. They keep their emotion to themselves, and that's where they need to be, by themselves. But you got this this Knight of Cups, this in touch with their emotions. A classic romance of a passion soul. Very artistic intention and creativity. Wearing a heart on their sleeves. Okay? Seeking this connection. Bringing in love with an idea of love. And that's what I'm talking about. Now, check it out, Pisces. The classic romance invites you to step into the world of roses, bubble baths, and champagne. And that's exactly how I felt yesterday. I felt like I was in a world. Honey, we had champagne. I made my drinks, but the champagne, the mimosas, peach, watermelon, whatever you want. It was there. A lot of champagne, all right? And I felt that devotion that I was giving me yesterday. It made me happy, all right? And that's the life that God is saying. It was a full moon in Virgo, and it was the ending of the summer. But God says, every day can be that, Miss Lisa, for you, Pisces. If you want it, you can have it, okay? It's something here that it's a romance, embodied graceful movements, but it's like that slow dance, and I danced the night away. I was even on the mic. I was on the mic, honey, singing, honey. Yes, I was, even though I can't sing. I was everywhere. Enjoying this flotation, somebody flirt with you, and presenting to you this connection. The night is very intuitive, all right, and totally in touch with their emotion. As such, he knows what he wants. This person knows what they want with you, all right? And he has no problem wearing his heart on his sleeve. This card often is telling you that someone who is in love with the idea of love itself. And that's what you want. You want somebody that's in love with being in love with self, with the way it is to be in love, the right way, all right? And sometimes this connection can bond with a realistic experience. You be ready to be swept off your feet, all right? To allow this deep, honest, okay? And you seeing it, you witness it, all right? The flow of being freely in your life. Do you believe in this type of true love? Do you believe in it? All right? Get ready to take inspiration and run with it. To make art, music, and love. To make art, music, and love. All right? And to master this piece of life. And that's what I'm talking to y'all about. I stop rushing ahead of myself, and I make sure I make myself think of right now where I'm at. And I will reprogram myself to start thinking, my brain, all right, to think, to live in the moment and not rush anything about it. Because you will miss so many blessings. If you can't live in the moment, you're thinking, overthinking, you're weighing yourself, and you already got a picture of what you want it to be. And you cannot live like that. And do you understand? Because you got someone here giving you the world, want you to have happiness, rather than to be with somebody that's coming to you and want to tear your face off. Here comes Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. I swear, if you do everything that you need to do in the right way, you will not regret it at all. Because you're going to find yourself in a place where you always seen yourself to be. But it's because you're mastering how you think and how you do stuff. Okay? Now, honey, after you left someone like this go, then you start getting everything that's good. You start receiving love and your wealth. You understand? Everything comes together. Now you're coming into your wealth. All right, because now you're working together with someone that loves you, appreciates you. All right, somebody's here with this, wanting to build this relationship with you, seed by seed, and they want to plant the future with you with a hard study foundation of faith. This is hard work and determination, and a fast stand is still building, mastering your security, being safe, okay, proactive, all right? This is the thrill of a lifetime. This is someone who sees they land and enjoy every moment of it. Who sees the land and enjoy every moment with it. And that's how I felt yesterday. Everybody kept saying, my God, you live beautifully. And I'm thinking to myself, I live beautifully. Honey, if you only knew. This was a lot of work. Lot of work. Lot of work. It's like looking at where I live, to me, reminds me of when I was rock bottom. Didn't even have hot water running through my house. Didn't even have a stove to cook. Didn't even have heat. And I lived like that for 5 years. I had more animals from outside than I had. It was holes everywhere. But I lived like that. I went through a lot. But to see the way people see things now around me, it's like if they only knew. If they only knew. A lot of work. But moments to be grateful for. All the accomplishment that God is saying, look, people are telling you, look, give yourself credit, girl. Look at you. It's not like me to throw parties, but it just was so different last night. Karaoke, 2 different types of music, 2 whole different types of music. I'm talking about karaoke on this end, Latin music on that end, but it was a blend of people that it wasn't like Latin people listen to Latin music, karaoke. No, these people was everywhere. Colors, bringing harmony, eating, feasting. God gave me more than enough to give people. And that's what I did. And it's the beginning of what he's saying. Life can be everything you want it to be. And it's your time to receive love and to receive anything you want, Pisces. It's your time to shine. And most of all, you know why? Because you had to love yourself and give yourself everything you ever gave to someone else. Okay? And when you love yourself, you love God because you become one. And I'm going to keep telling you that. When you learn to respect yourself, you learn to respect God. It's a powerful work. It's a powerful word, respect. Okay? It's very powerful. And that's when you get what you want. Because you put yourself first and you put God first. And that's when you become a partner. Your soul become one. And you get what you want. Okay? And I'm going to say it to you. God gives you a plus. Let me tell you something. It's not what you want. I say you get what you want because that's what God's going to give you. But it's not what you want. It's what you need. Because God will give it to you with a plus. And that's when everything become a whole. That's when everything become one. And that's what you need to know. Because this reading is unbelievable. You got nothing but nights. And the only night you didn't get was the wands. And it shows you don't need no dick pussy. You need to be loved the right way. You need to be acknowledged the right way. You need to be respected the right way. And everything you will earn from there on will come from God. Your riches, your fortune, your health, your emotions, physically, mentally, and emotionally, you will be put together. Because you have learned to respect the word respect. And you are respect. You demand it. You deserve it. You understand? You will see everything being uncovered to you. Don't stay, be stuck in nothing. You need to move on because the Knight of Pentacles, you got everything you want, right? You see, the coin is in your hand. On this one, it shows just like the cup is in their hand, right? The sword is in this damn man's hand, but look at the face. Very serious, ain't playing. Look at his face. Look at the teeth. Happy as a motherfucker. And look at this one's teeth. He is hot off the press. I feel like this person can be younger than you. Younger. But I feel like this is a grown-ass fucking man put together. And I just love how pure the horses are. Pure. Look at the white horse. Look at the black horse. Look at the way this horse is dressed. Look at the way this horse is dressed. Right? And look at the way this horse is dressed. Okay? This horse here got so many plans. And I don't mean blueprints laid out. It got 7 blueprints wrapped up, ready to go. A huge coin in one hand and another coin in the other hand. The horse is dressed to impress. Okay? He's full of green and gold's heart. All right? Everything about him is the riches. Pisces. You deserve it. Give yourself respect in everything will come to be what you want it to be. Everything you ever been through is the past. Leave it and move on to life. Look at this. You can't make it up. This is where you was at. This is where you headed to. Pisces, I'm you. I won't lie to you. I have no reason to lie to you. My channel is about growth. I don't play games. It's about growth. And I'm going to say something. Whether you are a Pisces or not, and whether you watch me or not, I'm about growth. That's what I stand about. Showing you your worth. And it's huge. And I'm going to say it again. Look at this picture. This is where you've been. Ben, look at this shit. It doesn't show nothing good. Nothing good. Cold. Just ice. Mean as fucking hell. Would pierce your fucking heart and make it bleed and keep you in your thoughts. Incarcerated. Can't see the light. Even a horse is black. Look at that shit. Right? Check it out. Look where you ended. Isn't that amazing? And in between it all, look what you get. Pure love. Unconditional love. Dressed in purple, lavender. All green, landscaping. The horse is jet white. Can you believe it? Butterflies, a transformation. You know what? I gotta get dressed. I gotta go to the beach. Right now. Because my heart is saying, come to me. You need to see this, and I'll be there. I gotta go. I gotta see what's there. I take a glass of champagne while I'm going. Because God is saying, this is for you. For you, Pisces. So blessed. I read from the Wheel of Fortune. It seems like everything I ever wanted in life is right here, right now. And it's like, it's so amazing. Because now I know how to master. At 56, I learned how to master. It took me 56 years to master it. And through the years beyond that was nothing but lessons. Do you understand? You're mastering the game. The game of life and respect and power. Do you understand? Don't you ever forget that. I've never had a reading where I had all nice. Nice mean movements. How they move in. Do you understand? Come on, Pisces. Let me do this. Got a lot here going on, Pisces. A lot of different changes going from darkness to lightness to the Wheel of Fortune. It says here, family issues. Your love benefit as you forgive your parents. And in the past, it reminds me of this. My mother was an Aquarius. I even forgave me before I forgave her. For everything I put her through. And everything I thought I never did put her through. But I did. Because I lived a crazy life and she wasn't about it. Okay, so it is what it is. You know, I lived that life. Yes, I did. But it's all right. Tell me more what I need to know. These are the romance oracle. Tell me what I need to know. Release your ex. It's time has come for you to clear that energy. I know it hurts. I know it bothers you. But how can you hold on to something that is not real? How can you hold on to something that was so dark? Remember, I said respect and power. If you want to sit where you are hopeless in love, hopeless, cold, they're not being showing you shit. You need to know, in order to get the king, the knight of cups, and the knight of pentacles, you must release what no longer is serving you. Do you understand? In order to gain what you're going to get. And the now is you free yourself. It's time to take back your control of your life, power and respect. And you will get that cup all the way. All the way. Right? That's when you know that you control. You're control. You're back in control. But you got to be in control. You cannot be beyond it. You must be in control. Okay? Because if you don't, you become a codependent of a person again. And you don't need that. We're talking about power and control. Get to know each other. As you reveal your intimate self to each other, you bond deeply. And as you bond deeply, see, the thing is, these people don't understand you because it comes to your beliefs. You know, when you meet the right person, Pisces, there's no longer where somebody is telling you they don't believe you. They don't believe in you. What they do is they say I'm with a person and they know I read tarots, right, for a living. So this person already thinks whatever they think about me, right? But they know that they don't know as far as the signs and all of that or what's going on, right? They're not into all of that. But you are. But they listening to you because it's the right thing to do. They listening to you because and then they'll tell somebody, well, I don't know what she does. Oh, you know what I mean? I don't live that life, but she always trying to tell me about my sign. But they're not being defensive. They taking notes of what you tell them. All right? And that's the good thing, that you don't have somebody that's trying to make you feel like you're crazy, like you can meet the air signs. And they make you think like they don't believe in none of that, because it's not for them to believe. It's who they are. It's not for them to love. They cold-hearted motherfuckers. Okay? It's not for them to be a part of nothing you're a part of, because that's the part that they don't know anything about, because they don't know you. So if they don't know you, or they cold, you know what I mean? They just too cold. They emotional. They detached from life, from you. It ain't no you and them. It ain't no life. It's like they're very cold-hearted people. All right. Now let's finish this off with this. You got beautiful things coming, but you need to still know about this past person that you seem to me like you still need to end the shit. Need to end it. Okay? Need to end whatever it is, because check this shit out. And you can't make this shit up. The death card, ending it. I keep telling y'all. Because you look at them like they are the ones you want to be with. The main man. Alright? But look, a false person. it's somebody you need to end something with that you may consider them to be the main person, but they're not. And when you end it with them, you will find the right one. You got to end something to begin something. And I don't know, this whole thing keeps telling you, you got to end something to begin something. And you're the only one that can end it. They don't have to end it, because if I look at it, they've been ended. You the one that's still trying to figure out, do I have to end it now, or am I still in it when ain't nobody in it but you? Think about it. It's crazy to me. You in with somebody that ain't in with you, but you in it because you're in it. They're not in it. Okay? Okay. So, make up your mind, Pisces. Like I said, you got to end it to get a new beginning. So, if you can't end it, you still in that cold place where you're not growing because you still waiting. And waiting for what? It's not going to come around. You're going to still get that cold-hearted, South Pole, frozen person that is not thawing out. Okay? Make up your mind. If you want to stick with somebody frozen that you ain't never going to feel anything for, they ain't going to never feel anything for you because they don't even know how to love. Are you kidding me? Pisces, if you need a reading, get it from me or someone else. Okay? You need to understand. You got the sores in the past that you seem like is something that you can't get over. In the past is a sore. Things that hurt you. People that keep you in your head. Trying to talk negative conversation to your head. Or are you going to benefit everything and get fed grapes and vines with a cup? I don't know what you want. I really don't. But you need to know. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Get it right.